All here, baby.
Jake, the answer's been staring us right in the face.
Okay, all right, I'm just trying to wrap my head around this, okay?
There's nothing to wrap your head around. Jake, the landlady at Nick's apartment, she gave us our child's toy.
The toy, there's a million toys like that.
And she also saw the mystery woman walk into the apartment building with twins. Twins carrying the same toy that Donna gave our twins, Jake. It has to be Mary Menahan.
First of all, don't you think Mary hightailed it as soon as she got busted? I mean, her nannying days were over. Second, we have nothing at all to connect her to Scudder or to murder.
It's circumstantial, okay? All right, but it's the best theory we've got. And we have ample proof that Mary was a very troubled person.
You are talking about first-degree murder. Now, that's a far cry from posting your picture on the internet or trying to steal your husband.
All right, okay. Please tell me this is your reporter's skepticism kicking in.
What do you think the chances are that this woman, fresh off the boat from Ireland, even gets involved with Nick Scudder? She was a sad, misguided person.
Nick loved his women misguided. I don't know, okay? All right, maybe it's my desperate mother point of view, but this is the first piece of evidence that I've got that can clear Abigail's name, so it's something. Jake?
Come on. Wait, who are you calling?
I'm gonna call Jessica Griffin because the DA's office needs to know about this.
Hold on, no. You call her with this theory and she's gonna do nothing but shoot holes in it.
So help me plug them.
I will. I just don't want us to get our hopes up out of desperation.
Holden, hey!
Come on now.
We figured it out.
Molly. Figured out what?
We know who killed Nick Scudder. Our daughter is vindicated. Abigail is free.
Really, Abigail, I'll only take a moment of your time.
Mary, it's really late.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. I won't stay long. Promise.
So you're back in Oakdale. I never would have called that one.
You mean, how could I show my face after making such a fool of myself? There's an irony in my coming back, actually. I've come back for a job interview.
Not for a nanny, I hope.
No. Not after the way my employment ended with Mr. McKinnon and your mother. I still turn red with the shame. How are the twins?
Yeah, they're okay. What's his job?
A fresh start, among other things. This is why I was really hoping that I could clear the air with your parents.
Mary, I think asking Molly for a reference would be professional suicide at this point.
Well, I was hoping maybe that you could help me with that.
And how?
Would it be too much to ask for you to have a word with Molly on my behalf?
Why me?
Well, I thought maybe you could muster up a little, compassion. I read about your case in The Intruder.
Yes. You and most of the world.
I'm sorry. I know how it feels.
You've been accused of murder before?
No. But I thought because of the difficult time that you've been having that you might be able to understand what I've been going through. We have a lot more in common than you know.
Is New York your final destination?
No, actually, that would be Brussels. There's a connection out of Kennedy in a few hours. It's a matter of life and death here. I gotta make that connection.
We'll find you something.
Okay, thank you.
Don't try too hard, miss.
This gentleman isn't going anywhere.
Jack. What are you, part cockroach? Every time I get you squashed up, you pop again, even with a broken leg.
Back away from the counter.
Mind to arrest again?
That's not a bad idea. I want to touch you.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did I
No,
hurt you?
it's just nerves or something. I don't know.
Rose.
I begged for this.
A lifetime.
Thank you for looking at me like you're not looking at a horror movie.
Shh, don't say that.
You don't see what I see.
I see the woman that I'd give my life for if it meant saving you from all this.
And I see Rose in her mama's skin. I used to look at my mom sitting there at a vanity table in the mirror, and sometimes she'd have a sad look on her face, and I'm like, why are you so sad? And she had tears in her eyes, and she'd say, I'm looking for the girl that I used to be. And I didn't get that. All this time I never thought about it, but now I get it. I understand. Please say something.
Why were you hiding from me?
Oh, Paul.
Is this it? Is this all there is? Because if it is, I shouldn't have to wait 1 minute to hold you.
Al, I want you to stop and listen to me.
Barbara, don't do this.
All I have to do is raise this gun and it's over. That's all I have.
Hal!
What do you want, Barbara?
Put the gun down.
I don't know if I can or if I want to.
Hal, whatever is pulling you away from yourself, you gotta fight it. You gotta remember who you are, what you believe in, what you are trained to do. You're a police officer, Hal. We're on the side that fights for the good people, and nobody's better at it than you.
I'm a police officer. My shield. Does anyone know what happened to my badge?
We've got it, Hal.
Those words on it. To serve and protect. I haven't done that, have I?
Yeah, but you can change that.
It's too late.
It's only too late if you hurt yourself.
I just wanted to stop.
I know, Hal. I know. Look at me. Look. There is nothing you're feeling that I haven't felt. The desperation, the hopelessness. James has pushed you beyond endurance. And then he pushed you further. He pushed you over the edge.
My badge, I remember now. I lost my badge.
You dropped your badge, Hal. And Stenbeck knocked you out and dragged you off.
I've never been without it before. I don't know where to go from here. Everything's black. I can't stop falling.
We can catch you, Hal. It's not too late. We can call an ambulance. We can get James to the hospital. We can get you some help.
Some shrink. Some shrink's gonna get inside my head and unravel all the knots in there? No. What's done is done. One way or another, I gotta cut the cord to this devil. One way or another. It's a bullet in him or it's a bullet in me. And he's half dead, so...
Don't you shoot yourself, Hal! Let him do it! What are you saying?
If you want to go, Hal, then go. Be the cop who eats the gun. But it'll be the last image that anyone in this world sees of you. Is that what you want?
It's time for the JCPenney shopping spree with 25% off great merchandise throughout the entire store.
Everybody ready?
Better make room. Sale ends Saturday. Hurry into the shopping spree.
It's all inside.
JCPenney.
Ziploc containers test number 3. With our divided containers, a sandwich, salad, and brownie doesn't turn into a brownie salad sandwich. Ziploc, all you ever wanted in a container.
If you're like the baby in this book and change your shape every time you look, get ready for a nice surprise. His magical diaper has stretch in your size. Huggies Supreme Diapers, our stretchiest ever, designed for greater comfort and a perfect fit. The only diaper with amazing stretch in all sizes is Huggies Supreme, a fit you'll love with comfort to spare. They're the ultimate in care.
Watch. Green.
Introducing My First Leap Pad.
Leap. Lost. His favorite kite.
It magically brings books to life and teaches children pre-reading skills that give them the confidence to read on their own.
What will I be today? A doctor. Want me to teach you how to read?
My First Leap Pad from Leapfrog. Learn something new every day.
Make a wish and watch the signs of aging fade. Rock Skin Refining Treatment, a daily moisturizer with pure retinol and vitamin E, visibly reduces fine lines, smooth texture, and even skin tone, increasing radiance by 66% in 3 weeks. Look forward to another beautiful year with skin refining treatment from Rock. We keep our promises.
Hey,
Perfect for dipping. Try one of these.
You don't have to understand these girls to understand new Tarangos are great for dipping.
New Cling Clip-On from Lysol. Fact, toilets need constant freshening. That's as plain as the nose on your face. Fact, new Cling Clip-On toilet bowl cleaner and deodorizer helps keep your bowl clean and fragrant with each flush. New Cling Clip-On from the Lysol brand, the toilet cleaner expert.
Can friends and lovers really affect your health? Tomorrow on The Early Show.
CBS Saturday. A congressman is murdered, and the prime suspect is one of Chief Mannion's best friends.
Why would I lie to you?
I don't know. All new district, CBS Saturday.
Is this how you want your children to remember you?
I don't know about you, but I'm not so sure Barbara can pull this off.
I think you're right. He may just call her bluff. I'm gonna circle around so I can get to
I'll do it. You keep talking.
What are you waiting for, Hal?
I can't remember the last time I fired my weapon.
That's right. Because you are your badge.
To protect and serve.
Yes. But if that's not enough for you anymore, I can handle that. I can call Nikki and tell her that her father won't be there for her college graduation. I'll write to Jennifer overseas and explain why her father won't be bragging about her latest magazine layout at the squad room.
Why are you saying this to me?
Because you're about to take your own life, Hal. But you see, I have to deal with the life you leave behind. They're my children, too.
And mine.
Margot will be there for Adam. He's in college. He can take care of himself. And Will will be with me. He'll have a picture of his father in his dress blues on his bedroom wall. Would you like him to have your badge? Something to remember you by?
I don't want, I never wanted.
It doesn't matter what you want anymore, Hal, because you won't be here. You'll just be a memory, a headstone. Oh, and Parker won't have any memory of you at all.
If Carly doesn't make it back, I'm sure that John can adopt Parker.
That's right. Parker will be calling John Daddy from now on. So there you go, Hal. All the loose ends are all tied up. You can die with a clear conscience now.
Do you think this is easy?
It's the easy way out, if that's what you mean. Aren't they beautiful? When I was in pain, I made myself forget. I made myself forget how glorious they are. Are you going to make the same mistake, Hal?
Jennifer.
In 8th grade, look at those teeth. She thought she was the ugliest girl in the class.
I remember.
From ugly duckling to supermodel before we knew what had happened to her.
Will.
The most beautiful little baby boy. We knew he was a good person the moment he was born, remember?
Yeah.
And look, all of them, Adam. On the night he discovered that you're his father, he was so happy, Hal. Are you going to deprive these children of a father for the rest of their lives? Or are you going to stick around and see everything yet to come? Right now, you're gonna be fine.
You have no idea how much I missed you. Oh, every night I'd see your face and I'd see your smile, and the only thing that got me through was remembering what it felt like to have your arms around me. It feels so real, like you were there with me.
Because I was there, sending you my thoughts and my dreams, my love. I never gave up on seeing you again.
You never imagined seeing me like this.
A few lines.
A freeway of lines.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter.
No.
Yes, it matters to me. When I was on Lucinda's jet, I didn't look like this. Next thing I know, I'm 20 years older in one day.
Well, you're with me now. And we're gonna get through whatever happens here, and we're gonna do it together. We've wasted so much time being apart, and that's something we should never do again.
This is very serious. We have to admit that. It's scary as hell.
And you're not gonna be scared alone. I won't let you. I mean, if I'd had more faith in you, then you would have been kidnapped by James, and none of this would have happened.
None of this? You mean the way I look? See, it does matter. Doesn't it?
Listen, let's take a look at the Mary that we know. I'm not saying that she wasn't unbalanced, but was she the type to get herself involved with an ex-con? I mean, who was going to commit cold-blooded murder?
Mary probably lied to us about her entire life.
Especially if she was involved with Nick.
The woman that Abigail remembers was wearing boots and had some serious red nails.
No, Mary didn't have those.
Maybe she gets manicures.
Yeah, Nick probably liked that.
Yeah, thinking out loud here. Now, Scudder is the one who figured out that Mary was posting this stuff about you on the internet. Tells us, we confront her, she gets canned. What do you say, that's all set up?
Why not? They were in on it together to make Nick save the day.
Because if he's suddenly the hero, not only does he get you guys...
Right, but he gets Abigail believing that he can walk on water, which is the way she needs to feel if he's going to have any control over her.
And then control over Molly.
And my checkbook.
The perfect blackmail scheme.
Absolutely.
So back to Mary and her explanation why she did all the nasty things to you. You think she really didn't have the hots for me?
Why is it every man's fantasy to be irresistible to all women, even those who are murderers?
But no, that's why I just said I was thinking out loud. I mean, didn't we do a thorough background check? I mean, I checked everything I could about her at the paper. She came up clean.
Maybe until she met Nick, she was clean.
Right. I didn't have a police record till I met Nick.
Yeah, well, I can just see Nick now in prison the whole time he's there, trying to figure out a way to score.
That's right. Sees you on TV, Molly, you're doing well, you have 2 kids, you get married, and maybe she was a real nanny. She probably tired of working for a living, hooks up with her boyfriend,
Oh, my
cashes
God.
in.
They probably kicked up their heels when they saw us advertising for a nanny.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
Jake?
I have no more questions. I mean, the whole thing has a certain symmetry to it.
Great. So now can I call Jessica Griffin?
I already spoke to Jessica. She wants proof, not theories.
What about the murder weapon?
The music box.
Yeah. It was engraved. It said, to Nick, with all my love, me.
Me? Me who me?
Me. It's M-E. Me. I love me. Mary Eleanor Menahan.
Well, you think like Nick called her, hey, Mary Eleanor?
Yeah, why not? You guys, this music box, it could be the key to prove that Mary was there at Nick's apartment that night.
I wouldn't have fallen so hard for Mr. McKinnon if I hadn't had my heart broken just before I took the job with him and Miss Conlon.
Mrs. McKinnon, you know.
Of course. It's just that the man that I was with before, he did horrible things to me. And Mr. McKinnon was so sweet.
You fell for the wrong guy twice. That could
Definitely ruined your life. It only took one to ruin mine.
I knew we had something in common.
No, I was a stupid, naive little girl who thought she knew everything.
And I wasn't much better.
But you're not on trial for loving the wrong man.
Isn't there anything that you can do to keep the law from coming down on you so hard?
Molly and Jake are trying to do everything they can.
They're very resourceful people.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Do you mind if I ask you, what they intend to do?
The Quilted Northern Quilters.
That's the new head quilter?
They say no one knows more about luxury. Ladies, welcome to Project Ultra.
Ultra?
New Quilted Northern Ultra. Observe, on top, a layer of ultra-soft absorbent micro-quilts.
For the ultimate clean?
Correct. And beneath, another silky smooth layer of ultra-softness.
Oh, the sheer luxury.
New Quilted Northern Ultra for the ultimate quilted clean.
Quilters, this is our finest hour.
Who knows the answer?
Allergy medicine can really slow kids down. But you can relieve their allergy symptoms without drowsiness with Triaminic Allergy. So a kid with allergies can just be a kid. Triaminic Allergy, just the right relief.
Where'd you get that salad?
Wendy's.
Where?
Wendy's.
Oh, so you're not gonna tell me.
People just can't believe Wendy's 4 new salads filled with everything from mandarin oranges to honey roasted pecans.
Keep your little secret. Must be a power thing.
Wendy's Garden Sensations. We've raised the bar on salads.
Welcome to Fearless Cooking, where mistakes, sometimes end up tasting good and crunchy. For mistakes like this, now there's new improved palm olive. It removes tough baked-on grease better than that blue liquid. It attaches to grease like a magnet, lifts it up and removes it. Say bye-bye, grease. And palm olive is still mild as ever on hands. Come on, get cooking. You can always clean up your mistakes. New improved palm olive. Tough on grease, soft on hands.
If I had a man like Hefty, he'd always be coming up with new ways to impress me.
Introducing Hefty the Gripper, the first kitchen bag with a stretch and grip top so it hugs the can and won't slip.
Oh, and he'd know how to hold on tight.
And he wouldn't cave under pressure. Nothing's made like the Gripper. It stretches, grips, and stays put so it can take it like a man.
And when I'm done with him, ciao, baby.
Bye-bye. So long. The Gripper, new from Hefty, the strong, dependable type.
My new favorite color? Brown sugar number 63. From Garnier Nutrice, of course. Luxurious lasting color that's soft. You just gotta touch it soft. More than a simple cream, it's a conditioning mask. Nutrice combines fragrant fruit oil with permanent color in a mask. Then deep treats with nourishing conditioners right down to the heart of your hair. For rich, lasting color. And gray, you're 100% covered. Garnier Nutrice. In 30, try something new shades. Garnier. Trust them. They're experts.
Well done, Jacko. You're gonna make me miss my flight.
Do we have to play these games, Monk?
No. You could leave, or you could waste more time trying to babysit me.
Flying to Brussels, flashing your platinum card around and playing cowboy, that gets us nothing. And it certainly won't help Carly.
Well, sitting on your butt at the station house, wringing your hands, is paying huge dividends.
We found Stenbeck.
You're kidding. You alive?
Still comatose. But as soon as he regains consciousness, we'll be able to force him to tell us where this institute Rose was talking about is what?
And the cow will jump over the
Since
moon.
when do you know all the answers?
How long has Stenbeck been in a coma? What are his chances for recovery, Jack?
We don't know that yet.
So, he's getting sponge baths and dinner through a tube for the foreseeable future. And what are you doing? Have you seen Rose? She's not doing very well either. Maybe you noticed that, so pardon me for acting on the urgency of Carly's situation.
I am sick and tired of this righteous attitude, thinking that you're the only one who truly gives a damn about Carly. You're in my way, Montgomery. If you don't back off, I will make your life a living hell. I promise you that. I've got investigators in Brussels. They know what they're doing, and they keep a low profile. Going over there will just mess this whole thing up, so go home. Get some sleep.
Your way is too slow, Jack.
Craig, I know you're an operator. I know this. And I know you're used to getting your way all the time. But barging into this thing could get someone killed. Maybe yourself, maybe Carly.
And wouldn't you trade my life for Carly?
Why won't you listen to reason?
Because I'm in love. I know you don't think I am capable of such things. And there was a time I would have agreed with you. But then Carly happened, Jack. I do love her. And I'm not going to step aside, and I'm not going to stop until she is found.
Look at you. Pity is coming off you like radiation.
It's not pity, Rose. I can never look at you with pity.
Listen to yourself. You sound so guilty.
Well, of course I feel guilty. My mother wanted you out of my life, so my father arranged.
What happened to me, Paul, had nothing to do with you. This is not your fault. I knew Barbara hated me and wanted me out of your life, but did I listen? No.
Well, if I listened to you when you told me the truth about Vince.
Yes, if I had told you everything, if I'd been upfront about everything, we could have trumped your mother and father right from the start. But we didn't. We can't cry over that now. I just know one thing. I am not going to make the same mistakes that your mother did, you know. After that explosion, she used those scars on her face to manipulate people's lives. And I'm not going to do that. Being a Fairwinds without this wrapped around my head, it's a little weird for me. And I'm not going to use this face to make you stick around and feel guilty.
Would you get over it?
Excuse me?
Can't you see how desperate I am? How much I love you? I want to stick around, and not because I feel guilty. You were the best thing that's ever happened to me. And that's why I was such a jerk when it came to Vince O'Malley, because I couldn't stand the thought of losing you to anyone or anything. And I still can't.
Spots. They weren't there before. It's not stopping. It's getting worse. It's getting worse.
That's right, the old mill off of Route 26. And radio Dr. John Dixon of Oakdale Memorial. Tell him to meet us in emergency. Tell him the patient's name is James Stenbeck.
What will they do when they get here? What will they do to James?
They're not going to hurt him. They're going to take care of him, all right? Why don't you not look at him? Focus on me. Hal, focus on me.
The paramedics are on their way.
Margaret, can you come here for a moment, please?
What's wrong?
No, it's okay. Nothing's wrong with James. He's going to be all right. He's going to be all right.
I'm not so sure about that. He hasn't got a pulse.
My lawyer thinks it's best if I don't reveal much to anyone outside of the case. I should be careful about testimony that could be used against me.
Well, I can understand you wouldn't want to discuss particulars, but may I ask you, what drew you to this man in the first place, the one who died?
Well, he made me feel like I was someone special. Someone better and smarter and prettier than anyone he had ever met.
Well, isn't that something? He must have told you that his life would have been so different if only he'd met you sooner.
That's exactly what he said. I should get that. Hello?
Abigail.
Molly. You'll never guess.
Listen to me very carefully, okay? I'm with Jake and Lillian Holden at Al's Diner.
Why the big meeting?
Something came up. Something very important came up. Listen, do not step 1 foot outside that door until we get home.
I'm not planning on it. I actually have company.
Is Adam there?
No. Mary Minahan?
Is she still there?
Yeah. She was hoping.
Listen, Abigail, just stay calm and act like we're having a normal conversation, okay?
What's going on?
Abigail, she can't know that anything's wrong, but you've got to get her out of that house.
Molly, why?
Because, honey, we think she's the one that murdered Nick.
New Fantastic Orange Action. With pure orange oil. Fantastic Orange Action. With its advanced cleaning power, no leading orange cleaner is tougher on grease. Fantastic Orange Action. It even sounds tough.
just wanna say how I missed you all day. So I'm baking big old biscuits. They're the heart of the meal. My heart to yours.
It's time for the JCPenney shopping spree with 25% off great merchandise throughout the entire store.
Everybody ready?
Better make room. Sale ends Saturday. Hurry into the shopping spree.
It's all inside.
JCPenney.
Even people who seem alike can have different nutritional needs. Ensure helps meet those needs, like Ensure High Protein with protein for muscles. It's a source of complete balanced nutrition. Ensure High Protein. Drink to your health.
There is a rhythm to life. We sleep at night and wake in the morning. It's this sleep cycle that helps keep us in a healthy balance. But for millions of Americans, sleep doesn't always come easy. Fortunately, there's Ambien. Ambien is a prescription sleep aid that can help you get a full night's sleep. With Ambien, you fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and generally wake without feeling groggy the next morning. No wonder Ambien is the #1 prescribed sleep aid in America. Until you know how Ambien will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Side effects may include drowsiness, dizziness, and diarrhea. You shouldn't take it with alcohol. Patients who abuse prescription sleep aids may become dependent. Prescription sleep aids are most often taken for 7 to 10 days as needed. Your doctor will advise you about taking them longer. Take Ambien only when you can devote a full night to sleep and wake up rested and ready to start your day. Talk to your doctor about Ambien. Ambien works like a dream.
Is your skin feeling parched, dry, rough? Fix it and forget it by locking in more moisture with Curel Therapeutic Lotion. You can see the cure in Curel.
Monday, the King of Queens has to pass a driving test.
Specifically took this job so I wouldn't have to read.
But will he crash and burn?
Kevin in!
All new King of Queens, then catch the new hit comedy.
How about another?
Critics call a happy event indeed.
Who the man? I am!
An all-new Baby Bob after an all-new King of Queens, CBS Monday.
CBS is searching the country for 12 people from all walks of life to participate in an all-new Big Brother 3. Log on to CBS.com and apply today.
Last time we ran all over looking for carpet.
This time we called Empire.
The last time we waited and waited for our carpets to be installed.
This time we called Empire.
Empire brings samples to your home and installs the next day.
Last time we paid way too much for carpet.
So this time we called Empire.
Wow.
Empire's Warehouse direct to you means big savings with no monthly payments for 1 year. This time, call Empire.
800-588-2300 Empire.
2,000 pounds lighter. Just like that.
He called On-Call Mobile Storage.
My home looks better. It feels better.
On-Call Mobile Storage brings a storage unit right to your home. After it's filled, we take it away.
I called, they came, it's gone.
And we keep it safe and sound till you want it back.
Why hassle with renting a truck and do-it-yourself storage?
On-Call Mobile Storage. 1-888-959-PACK.
It's the simplest way to stash your stuff.
He's price-cutting Nate Sutton, and he's cutting prices big time.
Right now, you can buy a loaded pre-driven Explorer for only $12,995. That's a pre-driven Explorer, only $12,995. Sutton Ford at I-57 and Route 30 West in the Matson Auto Mall.
Oh, no! There he goes again!
A silent and deadly disease, and now Pamela Anderson has it. Details at 4:30.
Craig T. Nelson in the District, CBS Saturday. It's all here.
Okay, Molly. Are you guys on your way?
Sweetie, just stay calm, okay? And don't let on about anything. And we're on our way right now. We're leaving right now.
I can do that.
Okay, she knows we're coming, so she's probably nervous and she might leave on her own. But if she doesn't, you got to figure some way to get her out of that house, okay?
That sounds like a great idea.
We're coming, baby. We're coming, okay? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. After what that maniac did to Kim.
It's okay, we'll break the sound barrier.
I'll call the police from the car, all right?
I don't know how you feel about seeing everyone right now, but I couldn't lie about you being here.
Oh, well, I understand, but I think it's best if I make myself scarce before they all get here.
Yeah.
You will still put in a good word for me.
I don't know, Mary. Maybe you should just write a letter.
Do you know what I would really like? If we could have like, like a dry run or a rehearsal.
They're all gonna be here any second.
Well, we can go somewhere. I've got my car outside, and we could go for a ride. Please, I'll buy a soda, and
I should really be here when they get back.
It would mean so much to me, Abigail.
Can you have me back in 20 minutes?
Of course.
Then I guess it's okay. Oh, shoot, I almost forgot. I have to set the alarm before I leave.
Lauren.
Abigail? Abigail! What are you doing, Abigail? Hi, this is Abigail Williams, Holden Snyder's daughter. There's a prowler outside our house. A woman, red hair, average height. She was pounding on the door, but now she stopped. Yes, Holden and Lily are on their way. Thank you.
Nothing. No, there's nothing there.
I am not losing him before he tells us where Carly and Emily are.
Sign. Make a fist. Hit him right here, just to the left of the breast.
I don't know how that only works in movies.
You need to shock the heart. Do it. Hit him.
Do it!
All right. Get up. All right. Here goes. I think I cracked something, man.
He's got a pulse. He's got a pulse.
All right, now what?
We wait until the paramedics show up. They'll take over. Oh, hell. You're always better at this first aid thing than I was. I really missed you, Hal. And until you are your grouchy, irascible self again, I am not giving up on you.
Mr. H. Spots. Armitage.
Are we going to find someone that can help you? A scientist, a doctor? There's got to be someone out there that can help you.
I mean, the head is not stopping. I mean, if I could just know that it was going to stop, and I didn't know how that was going to end up. I don't know what's worse, thinking that I'm going to die or living like this for the rest of my life. I don't know
you're going to be
that.
fine. You're going to be better.
I know. In my life, I didn't have any class. I knew I was like that up until this point. But at least I had my face and my body. I mean, a person can get through life pretty well with a decent face and some curves in the right place.
Rose, you are still beautiful. And more importantly, you're strong. And I'm not going to let you forget that.
Then why? Why'd you have to look in the face when you saw the spots?
All I was thinking about was how much I love you. And how angry and sad I am that this is happening.
No, can you just admit it? That it's hard to accept the fact that this is happening and it's a horrible thing?
Have you heard a word I said,
yes.
Rose?
I've heard every syllable. But you're still not admitting something to me.
What?
You have pity. Okay, and I don't want pity. Going through this alone is hard enough. Having you there watching me go through it, I can't take it.
Rose, don't.
Can you imagine what it'd be like waking up next to me every single night morning, like sleeping with your grandmother? Okay. Makes me sick even the thought of it. I can't help it.
Rose, we're going to take this day by day, hour by hour. The only thing that matters is what's in our hearts. I see you with my soul, not with my eyes.
Honey, if you can make love to this, and there's a part of you that I do, this quirky part I don't know anything about. Either that or you're a saint.
If you don't feel like being held or making love, then it's okay.
There is not one part of you that doesn't make me feel completely alive. But I cannot see myself with you like this.
Rose,
I can't.
Just give yourself some time.
Yeah, I need time. Alone.
Rose,
Without
no,
you, I'm sorry. But this is something that I have to do alone. And that's the way that it has to be.
I care about Curly's safety, too.
Then why don't you go back to your chair in the squad room and let me do what I have to do?
This isn't personal, Craig. This is my job. I'm a cop. And I don't like amateurs in the mix. It complicates things. I constantly have to worry about what your next move's gonna be.
Well, then let me in on everything.
Meaning?
We're partners.
Oh, didn't we already try that once?
Yeah, and so far I've saved your life a couple of times. Huh?
Okay. Okay, you forget about this plan to fly to Brussels on your own. And I'll fill you in on everything I know.
I can put off my travel plans for 12 hours.
Come by the station about 9 tomorrow morning for a briefing.
Well, pardon my stunned expression.
You did save my life, Greg. I owe you something.
So pay up.
Yeah. Well, just don't tell anybody about this, okay?
Okay.
You need a ride?
No, that's okay.
Who knows? Maybe we were destined to do this together from the start.
Well, don't get all teary-eyed on me, partner. So long. Sucker.
Imagine combining the stain-fighting power of Atwt and freshening power of Listerine. You'd get Atwt Plus. It's extra fresh, and nothing gets your dentures cleaner. Atwt Clean, Listerine Fresh. That's Atwt Plus.
Facts of Life by Lysol. Fact, with kids, you need all the strength you can get. Fact, Lysol Cleaner is the best because it kills germs even in water. Pine Sol doesn't disinfect when diluted. Lysol stands strong. Life demands Lysol, that's a fact.
What if you could return your cat back to a healthy weight? Feed her Iams weight control formula in the blue bag. It helps gradually reduce her weight by managing the blood sugar level, which could add years of splendid health to her life. Iams, good for today, good for tomorrow, good for life. Iams weight control is now also available with hairball care.
Strength. It comes in a lot of forms, but you might be surprised to find it here in an invisible solid. Introducing a more powerful Secret Sheer Dry. All the strength of a solid in a new micronized formula that glides on clear without any white marks, giving you an invisible shield of protection. New improved Secret Sheer Dry. Clearly, it's a new form of strength. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
How many tears will have to fall before her cold pill helps her feel better? Before she can feel like she's breathing again? But what if there were no wait at all? As fast as you can open the Vicks Vapor Rub, you can unlock the vapors, and she'll begin to experience the feeling of freer breathing. No pill, no syrup can do that for you. Vapor Rub, the quick Vicks.
Hey, perfect for dipping. Try one of these.
You don't have to understand these girls to understand new Tarangos are great for dipping. Werther's original caramels?
What a find.
They're creamy and wonderful to chew.
I love that taste. It's Werther's all the way.
Werther's Original. Hard candies or chewy caramels. Try them now.
CBS Daytime has done it again.
Fantastic.
With an outstanding 55 Emmy nominations.
Can you believe it?
Congratulations on another year of continued excellence.
I think we should all drink to that.
There's never been a better time to get into CBS, the #1 daytime network.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Did you understand that?
A manned mission to Mars is years away, but that isn't stopping these explorers. Come along for a little Mars madness tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
You're crazy if you think I'm letting you go.
A little time. That's all I need just to get my head on straight.
What, so I have no choice in the matter?
Not if you want to make me happy.
It's just some illusion of what you think will make you happy.
Maybe. This is what I need right now.
Fine. I'll take you back to Lily's.
No. No, I don't want to go back there.
Why? Why not? You'll be safe. You'll be surrounded by family.
No, because then I see Lily and I think about the way I used to look. I can't do that. No, I can't. I can't do it. Please go. Please now, go.
Why am I doing this, huh? Why am I agreeing to this? To protect your sense of vanity?
No. No, it's not that. It's just that I've been terrified. I was just terrified in that nightmare for months. all I wanted to do was get out of there. You know how I got out of there in a coffin? Buried alive. Next thing I know, the posse from Oakdale shows up and I'm okay. I'm back here in Oakdale. And then this happens to me. Can't you understand how much I have to let this sink in?
Sorry.
I just need a second.
I'm sorry.
And I love you for being sorry. I just need some air.
But if you need me, any time, any day or night, you just...
I'm cold.
I'm not getting up on you.
You will.
Rose, I didn't expect you to still be here. We got a phone call. Stembeck's been found.
Is he alive?
He's in a coma. Hopefully when he comes to, we'll be able to answer some questions.
I thought I'd say this, but I'm glad he is alive. We can talk to him maybe and get some information before Carly... Just do it.
I will, Rose.
Mr. Montgomery.
Back for more.
Sorry you missed that earlier flight to New York. Should I book you on the next one?
Just point the way.
Oh, honey, thank God you're okay.
All right. Come on, honey. You okay? Yeah, I basically made a run for it. She wanted me to take a ride in her car. But we were halfway out through the door, and I ran back in and locked her out on the porch.
Smart. She didn't try to hurt you.
No, but I wasn't very subtle, so if she's in any way connected to Nick, she knows we're onto her.
We already called the police.
Yes, and I notified the security company. I told them that Mary was out there, and they saw her car on the monitors. They gave her license plate and her description to the police.
Well, I think you handled this beautifully.
I couldn't stop shaking after you called.
Did she say why she was here?
Yes, she said she had a job interview and she needed references. That she wanted to clear the air with you, and the reason she asked me to go in the car with her is so she could rehearse what she was going to say.
If you had gotten in that car.
Yes, I know. I'd be as dead as Nick.
Every day, millions of people in the United States wake up to billions of allergens. Introducing Clarinex. Clarinex provides receptor protection to help block histamine. Clarinex gives you 24-hour non-drowsy relief for any allergy, anywhere, anytime. Side effects are similar to sugar pill, including sore throat, dry mouth, and fatigue. Talk to your doctor about new 24-hour Clarinex.
Let's see. This little piggy went to market. No, that little piggy stayed home.
Which piggy is which? The Little Piggies nursery rhyme comes to life in the Wee Little Piggies game. Wee Little Piggies, another classic nursery rhyme game from Milton Bradley.
You got gas? You gotta get these.
Phazyme Quick Dissolve Chewables.
So quick, like that. Bloating was gone and the pressure was gone.
A chewable that's quick to dissolve and quick to relieve gas. Phazyme.
Dissolves fast? Gets rid of gas fast. I love it.
Phazyme Quick Dissolve Chewables.
You want to go? I feel a little out of place. Yeah.
Make room at the table, boys, because women are getting things they need, like iron, zinc, protein, and some B vitamins from the food they love. Beef, it's what's for dinner tonight.
Mom? Dad? I know it looks like I don't listen, but I do.
I mean, I was listening when you told me how to say no.
Like saying, no thanks, I don't smoke. You were right. I don't have to smoke to fit in.
I like that you let me know where you stand.
And I don't have to do what anybody else does.
I just have to do what's right for me. And that's not to smoke.
And that's not smoking.
See? I was listening.
one of those old Navy Cup capris. The classic you love, now with just enough cuff. They're the good to goable in the knowable. Cup that's showable. Pants sensation that's sweeping the nation. Old Navy Cup capris are ready to roll. Especially at this great price, just $26.50. Old Navy Cup capris. They're all that and more at your Old Navy store.
This Tuesday,
Maxine Gray.
one phone call,
I got a gun.
one moment
I'm the boy whose brains will be all over the walls in less than an hour.
will change the lives of 3 people forever.
Hello?
Get the gun. Oh my God. Move away.
All new Judge and Amy, CBS Tuesday.
Did she say anything that would help with that?
All she kept saying was that she was sorry for what happened between you and Jake.
Yeah, but nothing to clue you in on a connection with Nick.
She said that she knew how I felt, going and waiting for the trial, that she'd been involved with rotten men before, and it messed with her head. And she said that's why she did what she did when she was working for you. That she saw Jake as her chance to be with someone decent for once in her life.
The only truth in that is that she fell in love with a rotten man.
I have no doubt that she was hooked up with Nick.
Maybe she was trying to clue me in on that.
Why, she said something else?
I never thought about it until now. But Mary said she wanted to talk to me because we had more in common than I knew.
Damn that girl and her parents. She just grabbed her by the hair and dragged her out.
This guy's lucky to be alive.
Make sure he stays that way.
Sorry. Hello? Hey, honey, your timing's impeccable as usual. What's up? Look, I'll do my best, but I'm kind of tied up right now. Okay? Okay? Shh, calm down. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I love you. Bye.
Little missus nipping at your heels there?
Just got something big planned at Elle's Diner. Don't know whether to go or run for the hills.
Okay. I'll see you soon, Simon. And Simon, I couldn't have hoped for a better partner than I had tonight. Thank you. Make sure that he's admitted to Dr. John Dixon. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Is that other guy okay?
We can send another unit down here.
No, I'll handle it. Hell. I want to take you to Memorial. I want someone to check you out there. Someone who can help you.
Aren't you gonna book me first?
No, that can wait. Come on.
I'll be with you, Hal.
Barbara. A minute. Look, although I'm very grateful for everything that you've done, going with Hal at this point, I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Margot, I have hurt a lot of people. I have a lot to make up for, and I have hurt Hal. Most of all, I have to fix this.
I understand that, but there's really nothing more you can do. He's in love with another woman, a woman that you had kidnapped, Barbara.
I'm not delusional. Please, let me be there for him.
I'll drive you. Thank you.
Mr. Montgomery, the flight is getting ready to board now. If your passport is in order.
Yes, of course.
Sir?
Just a moment. I seem to have misplaced. That miserable son.
You should be figuring this out right about now. I should keep you out. Everybody's here for a while. Doing everything I can, Carly. Detective Snyder. Hello?
Jack.
Carly?
I
feel a little sinus pressure here.